good evening, and welcome to our deep dive into one of the most unexpected and puzzling events in recent space science. Tonight, we are exploring a fascinating mystery that has both astonished and baffled astronomers worldwide. A dormant NASA satellite, silent for nearly 6 decades, has suddenly broadcasted a powerful and unexplained radio signal. This is not science fiction. It is a real phenomenon, a genuine scientific enigma. In June of 2024, astronomers scanning the skies for fast radio bursts, or FRBs, stumbled upon something they were not looking for. Using one of the world's most sensitive radio telescopes, they detected a highly unusual burst of energy. But unlike other signals that typically originate from deep space and distant galaxies, this one came from much closer, from somewhere within our own Milky Way. Even more intriguing, its location appeared to be suspiciously near Earth. After careful analysis and a series of elimination steps, the team identified a surprising source: Relay 2, a NASA communications satellite launched in 1964. Officially, Relay 2 had ceased all operations in 1967 when its onboard transponders failed. Since then, it has been drifting silently in Earth's orbit, presumed lifeless until now. According to lead researcher Clancy James, the detected radio pulse was extraordinarily strong, more powerful than anything else in the sky at that moment. Even more baffling was its duration, just 30 nanoseconds. That is a billionth of a second. Far too short, according to experts, to be produced by any conventional onboard transmission system. There was no pattern, no modulation, nothing that would suggest a deliberate communication. And yet, it was real. So, how could a defunct satellite send a pulse like this after nearly 60 years? Scientists have offered 2 leading theories to explain the anomaly. The first involves a micrometeorite impact. Space is not empty, and satellites are constantly bombarded by tiny particles, traveling at immense speeds. If one of these hit Relay 2, the impact could have generated a brief plasma cloud or electric field disturbance, enough to emit a radio pulse. However, the second theory is considered more likely: an electrostatic discharge, or ESD. Over time, satellites exposed to space can build up electrical charge from the surrounding environment. When the accumulated charge reaches a certain threshold, it can release in a sudden arc between materials or components, producing a sharp burst of radio frequency energy. Both scenarios are plausible, and both are consistent with the signal detected. The challenge lies in determining which is correct. As Karen Aplin, a respected space technology expert, explains, the radio signatures of micrometeorite impacts and ESDs can look remarkably similar. Without physical access to the satellite, confirming the exact cause may be impossible. But whether it was triggered by a stray particle or by a sudden discharge, the implications of this discovery are important. First, it highlights that even long dead, satellites can remain electrically or physically active in unexpected ways. For scientists studying fast radio bursts, this event also serves as a cautionary tale. Not all signals come from galaxies billions of light years away. Some may come from right above our heads, even from satellites we thought were silent forever. Moreover, the discovery provides valuable data about how human-made objects behave in space after decades of exposure. Understanding these behaviors can help future engineers design satellites that are safer, longer lasting, and more resistant to unpredictable events like this one. In many ways, Relay 2 has become a ghost in Earth's orbit, a forgotten relic from the early days of space exploration, suddenly calling out one last time. Whether it was a cry of static or an unintentional whisper from the past, it reminds us how little we still know about the complex and often volatile conditions in Earth's upper atmosphere and the behavior of aging space hardware. The story of Relay 2 also raises larger questions about the future of orbital debris and the thousands of satellites still circling the planet. How many of them, now silent, may one day surprise us again? Could other long-dormant machines be quietly building up charge, waiting for the perfect storm of conditions to make themselves known? For now, scientists continue to monitor Relay 2. No further signals have been reported, but the mystery remains, and with it, a renewed sense of wonder about the machines we send into space and what happens to them long after their missions are over. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of space science's most unexpected headlines. Stay curious, and until next time, keep looking up.